Good morning to Mrs. Manisha Verma, Principal Secretary, Department of Skill Development Innovation, Government of Maharashtra. And I also welcome all the participants in this event today. There was a skillathon that was organized on the occasion of World Skill Day on 15th of July. In this skillathon, a large number of people from across Pune division and Maharashtra participated. The purpose of the skillathon was to basically get new ideas and fresh ideas to challenges when it comes to policy around skills. And the purpose was largely achieved because we got fantastic solutions to the questions that were asked. So firstly, I congratulate all the participants who participated in this competition. And I also like to congratulate all the winners, especially for the fantastic ideas that you have given. These ideas would not only help in development of a skilled and more productive manpower in the district of Pune, but also in the state as well as in the country. So I firstly thank everybody who participated for the fantastic ideas that were shared. I would also like to acknowledge the support that has been provided by Bank of Maharashtra for sponsoring the prize money for this contest. I'd like to thank Bank of Maharashtra for their considered support, and I would like to also congratulate the MGN fellows, especially Pankaj, for his diligent hard work for coming up with this idea, for implementing and executing this entire concept, and ensuring that this entire contest goes on without a single flaw. In the last 15 days, he has worked very hard to not only conceptualize, design, publicize, but also execute and ensure proper evaluation of the applications, so that there's a very neat clarity between the one who came first, second, and third, and beyond. That we are able to justify in a very transparent manner that who has won and who has not won. So I again like to congratulate Pankaj and his entire team of all the MGN fellows of Pune division, as well as the assistant and deputy directors of skill training department for this grand effort. I'd like to thank ma'am for finding time today for coming in this event, and I'd like to welcome all of us for this contest. So I'd like to hand over the mic to Pankaj, who would be comparing further for the next step. Thank you. Sorry, Dhananjay would be comparing further for the next step. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes. So let's go to the part everyone eagerly waiting for. So from past few weeks, we were working so hard, and we got a great response beyond our expectation. And it was a really and a motivating thing for all of us also. So let's go to the winners now. I would request Deputy Commissioner of Pune Division, Ms. Anupama Pawar ma'am, to call out the fifth winner of Maha-Skillathon.
नमस्कार आदरणीय वर्मा मॅडम, आयुष प्रसाद सर. मी अनुपमा पवार, डेप्युटी कमिशनर. मला सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा 1-2 मिनिटं हे सांगायचं आहे की जेव्हा समस्या या सगळ्यांमध्ये पोहोचतात, त्याचे सोल्युशन्स सुद्धा खूप आपल्याला ॲक्सेप्टेबल असतात, अशा पद्धतीने मिळतात. ठराविक एका कोणत्या ग्रुपने किंवा एका बुद्धिजीवी वर्गाने सोल्युशन्स काढण्यापेक्षा हे प्रॉब्लेम जर स्टेटमेंट जर बघितले तर असे होते की सगळे आपल्या स्किलच्या रिलेटेड हे स्टेटमेंट्स आहेत आणि जनमानसातून आपल्याला याची खूप छान माहिती किंवा सोल्युशन्स मिळालेले आहेत की आपण कधी विचारही करू शकत नाही अशा पद्धतीने की आपल्या समस्या ह्या दुसऱ्यांच्या सुद्धा समस्या आहेत आणि त्यांनी आज याच्यावरती आपल्याला सोल्युशन काहीतरी दिलेलं आहे. तर ह्या 5ही विनर्स जे आहेत, शेवटी 137 टीम याच्यामध्ये पार्टिसिपेट झालेल्या आहेत. विनर तर सगळेच आहेत, पण त्यातल्या त्यात शेवटी स्पर्धा आहे म्हटल्यावरती त्या स्पर्धेमध्ये कोणीतरी कमी आणि कोणीतरी जास्त असणार आहे. तर हे क्रायटेरिया लावून आपण 5 विनर्स इथे डिक्लेअर केलेले आहेत. तर या 5ही विनर्सचं खूप खूप अभिनंदन आणि आपण दिलेल्या सगळ्या प्रॉब्लेम सोल्युशन्सचा आम्हाला भविष्यात आमच्या विभागाला नक्कीच उपयोग होईल ही मी आशा व्यक्त करते. धनंजय. हॅलो धनंजय.
येस मॅम.
हां, तर हे 5ही विनर जे डिक्लेअर केलेले आहेत तुम्ही स्क्रीनवर दाखवताय का?
येस मॅम.
हां.
The fifth prize
Can you mute the mic from our side till I
goes to Anita Matapati and team. They have given the solution on the problem statement related to doubling the farmer income by giving them upskilling and reskilling. So I congratulate the team of Anita Matapati ma'am.
खूप खूप अभिनंदन.
Then the fourth winner is Nilesh Kolalkar sir and team. They have given the problem solution on the problem statement related to the bridging of industry ready workforce and the current education system.
Sorry, can you please go slow and let me note down the names of the winners, and can you announce the full team? Okay, just not the group leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please repeat
yes,
the
ma'am.
fifth winner.
Ma'am, the fifth winner is Anita Matapati and team.
Okay.
They have given
How
a
many members were there in their team?
4 members team, ma'am.
Okay,
The
Anita
team-
plus 4. Okay.
Anita
Where
plus
are they
4.
from? Which organization?
Ma'am, they are working. Ma'am, they are working professional. They are a management college. ATSS Chinchwad, ma'am. That is ATSS
Okay,
CBC
management.
Chinchwad.
Okay, okay.
And
They
Thank
are
you.
from
the other members
ATSS,
from-
ATSS College of Business Studies and Computer Application. That is my college. Sorry
Yes.
to say, but 4 members are there, and
Ji.
all are like in teaching profession. So we are happy to participate in that one. I am Dr. Aruna Devuskar, member of that team.
Aruna Devaskar, Shraddha Samant, and Kumudini Pawar, ma'am, and Anita Matapati. These are the 4 team members. So I congratulate everybody for this.
Congratulations, Anita ji, and your team.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. Please go to the next one.
Ma'am, the fourth prize has been taken by Nilesh Kolarkar and team, and he is a single member team, ma'am. He is the only person. He has won the award related to bridging the industry ready workforce and current education, preparing industry ready workforce from the current education system.
Nilesh ji, can you come on the? Can you be pinned, please?
Yes, am I audible, ma'am?
I can't see him.
You can start
Can
your
you
video.
please pin the winners when the names are announced? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nilesh ji, can you like unmute yourself and also the camera?
Yes, I have unmuted myself. Can you all hear me? Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. Myself, Professor Nilesh Ramesh Kolarkar. I am working as assistant professor in Mahर्षि कर्वे Stri Shikshan Samstha's Cummins College of Engineering for Women, Pune. India's first engineering college exclusively for women. So I am working in mechanical engineering department.
Okay.
Congratulations, Nilesh ji.
Thank you, madam. Thank you all.
Ma'am, the third winner is Prajwal Kadam, and the team consists of Prajwal Kadam, Himanshu Bhatia, Utkarsh Patel, and Ame Dhun, and they are from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, VIT Pune.
Okay.
Prajwal Kadam, Himanshu Bhatia, Utkarsh Patel, and Ame Dhun. If you are there, can you please unmute yourself and also show your camera? Congratulations on the third prize. Ma'am, they won the prize with regard to the solution of sustainable business models in rural areas.
Okay.
I think they are not present here, ma'am. So
We are present, sir. We are present.
Prajwal ji, can you just switch on the camera, please?
Yeah, it's on, sir.
Yes. Congratulations, Prajwal ji.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
now to the second prize. It is from Aman Khan Pathan and team. They are from an Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology. Aman Khan Pathan, Pratmesh Neeraj, and Pratmesh and Neeraj. These are the 3 people team. So Aman Khan Pathan, Pratmesh and Neeraj. Incubation Center. And they are from the Incubation Center of Rajaram Bhau Institute of Technology. And they have given a solution with regard to industry-ready workforce and current education system. So I congratulate this team for winning the second prize. So can you please unmute yourself and also switch on the camera?
Hello, sir. I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. I would like to
take this opportunity and talk about the solution and the opportunity that we have received. So actually, I'm working on a startup that is Bubble Byte Ventures, and that is actually into a skill development program. So we are having various modules, and we got the guidance of Mr. Harshal Patil, sir, that is incubation manager of NRIT Netra Foundation at RIT, and he guided us very well and the mentoring that we received. So we are actually in the skill development sector, and this was like a golden opportunity for us to showcase our thought process and the mentoring that we are receiving. So thank you very much for the opportunity and thank you for the prize.
Thank you. Congratulations. Now we'll go to the first team that we have all been waiting for. The team that has come first amongst 132 participants. Team coming first is solution given to problem statement relating to sustainable business model in rural areas. Congratulations to Praveen Funde and team. The team, these are ex-engineering students. They consist of Praveen Funde, Ranjit Kolekar, Sanket Kole and Ajay Gorale. So congratulations to the team coming first on this Skillathon competition organized by Department of Skill Training, Government of Maharashtra's Pune division.
Congratulations, Praveen. Can we hear you?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm Sanket Kulle.
Yeah.
I'm audible?
Okay.
Yes, you're audible. Can you also show yourself on the screen? Yes, video, please.
Yes. Am I visible?
Yes, all of you are visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us this opportunity and giving us this first prize. It's really great. And basically, all the four of us are basically aspirants. We are preparing for competitive examinations of in one field or the other. So thank you very much for the prize.
Many congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Now I would request Srimati Anupama Pawar, Deputy Commissioner Pune Division, to please share her thoughts, and then we will have from Bank of Maharashtra. So thank you everybody. Many congratulations. I request Srimati Anupama Pawar.
थँक्यू आदरणीय मॅडम आणि आयुष प्रसाद सर. मला इथे सांगायला आनंद वाटतो की प्रसाद सरांचे कायमच डोक्यात अशा काहीतरी वेगळ्या आयडिया असतात आणि त्यांना खूपच स्किल ट्रेनिंगमध्ये आणि आपल्या डिपार्टमेंटच्या सगळ्याच ह्याच्यात खूप इंटरेस्ट आहे. कारण आम्ही हे कोरोनाच्या काळी आणि लॉकडाऊनच्या वेळात सुद्धा बघितलं होतं की CM महाआरोग्य आणि आपली क्रॅश कोर्सच्या याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा सरांनी खूप छान इनपुट दिले होते. आणि सर आपल्या मार्गदर्शनामुळं आज आमच्या फेलोनी हे काम केलंय की पठरीतला कौशल्य विकास दिन साजरा न करता इतक्या वेगळ्या पद्धतीने आधुनिक टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरून आणि ह्या सगळ्या लोकांना याच्यात सामावून घेतलंय. मला सांगायला एक आनंद वाटतो की स्किल ट्रेनिंग देणं किंवा बेरोजगारी घालवणं हा फक्त शासनाचाच कार्यक्रम नसून तो नागरिकांपर्यंत पोहोचलेला आहे आणि त्यांनी सुद्धा याच्यात पार्टिसिपेट करून हे दाखवून दिलेलं आहे की आम्ही देखील तुमच्या सोबत आहोत आणि ही आपल्या शासनाची खूप मोठी यशस्वीता आपल्याला म्हणावी लागेल. कारण आज यांच्या विचारांमुळे आपल्या पॉलिसी ठरणार आहेत. आपली काही धोरणं आपल्याला निश्चित करून आपण कुठे चुकतोय, कारण शेवटी शासन सुद्धा कुठली व्यवस्था किंवा काम करत असताना सगळंच त्यांचे निर्णय बरोबर असतात असं नाही. तर आपल्याला शिकायला खूप मोठी संधी या युवा वर्गाने दिलेली आहे आणि इतका अत्युच्च आणि सुंदर, आधुनिक आणि वेगळा हटके कार्यक्रम आपल्या पुणे डिव्हिजननी केलेला आहे की ऑनलाईन ॲप्लिकेशन्स मागवले. 132 टीम याच्यात सामील झाल्या. या 132 टीममधून आपण 5 विनर्स निवडले आणि त्यांना सुद्धा आता ॲग्रिकल्चरमध्ये आपल्या देशाने कितीही प्रगती केली, तरी आपलं अन्नधान्य आपल्या लोकांना पुरून पुन्हा ते बाहेरच्या देशाला कसं देता येईल, याच्यासाठी काय करता येईल. म्हणजे जिथे आपले विचार थांबतात, तिथे या युवा पिढीचे विचार सुरू होतात आणि ते ब्रिजिंग करण्याचं किंवा त्यांच्यात आणि आपल्यात संवाद साधण्याचा हा कौशल्य विकास दिनाचे एक औचित्य साधून आपल्या डिव्हिजनने जो कार्यक्रम घेतला, मी खूप आभार व्यक्त करते आणि आमच्या विभागाच्या माननीय सचिव मॅडम वर्मा मॅडमनी सुद्धा आपल्याला या कार्यक्रमासाठी वेळ दिला. त्यांचे तर विचार ऐकायला आपण सगळे उत्सुक आहोतच. प्रसाद सरांना मी एवढंच सांगू इच्छिते की सर पुणे डिव्हिजनमध्ये जे काही स्किलमध्ये आपल्याला करायचं आहे त्याच्यासाठी आम्ही तुमच्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली कायमच काम करायला तयार आहोत. सगळ्या विजेत्यांचे आणि फक्त विजेत्यांचेच नाही तर ज्यांनी याच्यात सहभाग दर्शवला त्या सर्वांचे मी खूप अभिनंदन विभागामार्फत मानते आणि सर्व उपस्थितांचे आणि विशेषतः MGNF फेलो यांनी जे हे कष्ट केलेले आहेत महिनाभरासाठी की काहीतरी आपल्याला वेगळं करायचं आहे आपल्या डिव्हिजनमध्ये, या संकल्पनेतून त्यांनी हे दाखवून दिलेलं आहे की मॅडम वर्मा मॅडम, मी तुम्हाला एक रिक्वेस्ट करू इच्छिते या निमित्ताने की असेच MGNF आणि DSDC जर आपल्या डिपार्टमेंटला चांगले मिळत गेले, तर खरोखर आपल्या डिपार्टमेंटचं स्किलचं काम खूप छान होणार आहे. तरी आपल्याला विनंती आहे, की असं मॅनपॉवर आपल्याला डिपार्टमेंटला आपणही पुरवाल अशी आशा करते आणि माझे 2 शब्द थांबवते. थँक यू.
Thank you, Anupma.
Thank you for your thoughtful words. I would like to encourage now Bank of Maharashtra Zonal Manager, Mr. Abhijit Chanda, to speak his thoughts out. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all. In my 20 years of banking, this is the first time that I'm attending such kind of program. This is a unique program for me also, wherein this is recognizing such a noble cause, wherein we are recognizing persons who are providing solutions to existing problems that are plaguing the ecosystem. I would like to congratulate all the winners and also the participants who they may not be in the top 5, but they would have provided various solutions to existing problems and which would help the country in the long run. Bank of Maharashtra is proud to be associated with such a noble cause, and we look forward to be part in such events in future. I would also like to thank Zilla Parishad Pune for organizing such a wonderful program. And also Ayush Prasad sir, I have interacted with him number of times. He has unique vision. Means it is due to him that this kind of event is being done. And we would like, Bank of Maharashtra would like to be associated in such kind of events in future also. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chanda, and thank you for sponsoring this wonderful event. Now, I would like to move the dais towards our Honorable Principal Secretary of Department of Skills, Employment, Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Manisha Verma, ma'am.
So thank you so much. It's Pankaj or Sandesh. The name is getting displayed as Sandesh. So
Yes, ma'am,
thank
Sandesh.
you, Sandesh, for passing it to me now. Before I actually share the thoughts with with the audience attending this program online, I would like 5 minutes from my 10 minutes time to be allocated to hear the winners. What is their experience and what is the key recommendation? So if we could go from team 5 to the top team and hear one minute from their team leader about what was their experience. That should only take few seconds, about participation and how do you think we could have further improved the format of this. If there are any suggestions for further improving, as we would be doing similar events in across the districts. Secondly, more importantly, the key suggestions that you have given. You were given to suggest on a problem statement multiple solutions, but you had to pick out the best one. So if you can just in a very nutshell, in half a minute to 1 minute, mention the key points of your solution to the problem statement.
I would
Please
like.
don't repeat the problem statement. It is longish and I have looked at the problem statement.
So I first like to welcome from team from Chinchwad, Pune, Aruna ji, Shraddha ji, and Kumudini ji to please explain their solution as an elevator pitch within a minute. So, what is your solution and how you would like to basically what is your solution? So, team number 5, team that is ranked 5th from ATSS Pune. Can you please unmute yourself and also switch on your video? And you could be team 4, team that has come 4th from MKSS Cummings College of Engineering Pune. Nilesh ji, if you could also be ready next. But first ATSS team, Chinchwad.
Yes.
Yes, I think my team is there with Anita, Matpati, Shraddha, and Kumudini, and I'm Dr. Aruna. So it was a really very wonderful experience for while undergoing through that hackathon sort of thing, that is Skillathon. And we all have enjoyed it definitely, and we have tried to provide some solution. And I think Anita, Matpati, you just quickly update within that 1 minute about our conclusion. Yes, ma'am. And once again, thank you from all of us for giving us such a wonderful platform where we can work in the team and work on some grassroots level problems where we all have to focus as a part of this entire society. So we have suggested in our proposal that we should work on the five levels. So we have named it as a five component model. So basically, we have to work on the grassroots level, that is the education system that we are providing. So if a child from a rural area is going to school, they should get some traditional knowledge of the farming and other types of businesses that are actually existing in the rural areas. So that should be shared at the school level. So first to fifth standard, they should be aware of the various business opportunities that exist and the traditional domain knowledge. At the second level, we have suggested from 6th standard to 10th standard, there should be experiential learning, that these children should be actually taken to the farm, to the dairy and various food processing industries where they can see that how the things are happening, and the germination of idea can also start at this age. And at the next level, that is 10th onward, they can have various vocational modules where they can actually get the knowledge of the technology and skill related to various business developments. So, and professional development programs, which will tell everyone what is financial literacy, how the project cost estimation to be done, how the marketing should be worked on. So we have to work on this skill education reforms first. The second thing we have suggested is the knowledge sharing centers, where the people who are the successful farmers, we see various such success stories on the YouTube and other social media. So they should work as a role models, and they should come ahead to share their experience with everyone so that people can go over there and get the guidance. Then the third thing is the farming systems, services, various services like storage, preservation of the farm produce, then marketing, then transportation. These all should be made available at the reasonable cost. And the next thing is the incubation centers, which will help and give the required handholding at the business startup level. So this was our model suggested. So our intention was basically that we need to you educate the people of each and everyone, who were in that village from the traditional point of view, so that we can enhance the economy. We can everyone can put forth their some input for enhancing the our entire economy. And our motto was that in case where people are not able to reach to schools or colleges for doing the education, for achieving the education, then education should reach out to them. And that is why that knowledge sharing center, if we can create wherever, whatever the area would be, then that would be beneficial from all the angle. That was our main motto. So thank you for conducting such sort of activities, and our suggestion and request is such sort of more activities to be conducted in order to resolve such sort of problem along with certain technological touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Matpati and team. Now I would request Mr. Nilesh Kolalkar to pitch his idea.
Yes, good afternoon all. The solution provided was for the problem statement number 2, that over the past years, core sector industries are facing huge problem of finding the industry ready skilled workforce. So considering this scenario, how a short-term skill work development can act as a bridge between this current education system and market requirement. So I proposed, I had presented the solution. Actually, I participated and presented solution for problem number 2 and as well as 5. For problem number 2, I am the only one.
Not able to see.
Yes, am I audible? Can you
Yes.
So I presented the solution for problem number 2. I participated with my another team for in which I have for problem number 5 also. So the things are continuously evolving, and currently we are having state-of-the-art technologies like AI, ML, ANN. So the problem that I have presented here is how can we prepare for these changes which are occurring around us, and the question which arises that how can we prepare for the changing that is occurring around us, and the solution is here is our education system. So while the labor change, the solution here still is in our education system. While the labor market is rapidly evolving, we are having a very high labor cost. We don't find labors for harvesting and some other agricultural tasks. So our education system still based on 19th century conception, based on teaching and learning. So despite the fact that our education system has altered throughout the time.
Please, can I request you to come to your main solution
Yes,
component instead of reading
so
the
the major
PowerPoint?
suggested solution, madam, is a training for the teachers. So we can provide the training to the teachers, and then teachers can transfer their knowledge as well as the acquired skill to the students, and that is possible to the short-term training program. So I'm Mercedes-Benz certified trainer also, in which I have taken the training from company. So this training can be given to the students either in ITI, or some short-term skill development program can be introduced in the college level or at engineering level. So that will surely increase the percentage of employment, because this workforce is ready for the placement in the industry. So training of the teacher, which will be further result into training of the students. So this is my solution for that.
Okay, thank you, Nilesh. Can we move to the next team, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Kolalkar. Now I would request Mr. Prajwal Kadam to present his idea.
Yes. So our solution, we solved the problem of encouraging rural entrepreneurs in the rural parts of India. Our solution was basically an approach of 3 steps. So the first step was physical infrastructure for schools as well as skill-based workshops that would be conducted for in rural areas and remote parts of this country in order to give the correct education and handhold them through the process of an actual skill or an actual industry that they want to pursue. The second part, which will run parallelly with the first step, was building an ecosystem through the online, that is websites and apps that will help provide online courses and certifications to these entrepreneurs, which cannot actually visit big universities in metropolitan cities. So that would be of free of cost. So these two steps will run in parallelly, and whilst after completion of step 1 and 2 we'll go to step 3, which will be government organized funding camps for these rural businesses. In this, basically the idea was the government will be the mediator for VCs, that is venture capitalists and businesses, in order to fulfill the capital requirements of budding entrepreneurs in rural areas. And we also included some surveys that will be done timely in order to update the syllabus, which will be taught in these skill schools/workshops.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, Prajwal. Now I would like to move forward. I would like to allow Mr. Aman Khan Pathan to present his idea on industry-ready workforce.
Okay,
Mr. Pathan.
so the solution, am I audible? Hello?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah. So the solution that we proposed was a 5-step solution, and it was like a pre-skill development program for the various students. So the first step was involving about the industrial data collection. As we know that we are moving to IR4, and and we are involving the industry changes after 3 years. So the first step was about the industrial data collection. The second was the institutional data collection, like what is the demand of the industry and what the institute has to offer. The third step was about the data synchronization of tallying this data and having the analysis of the skill requirement that is needed for the student. And moving to the fourth step was the data broadcasting, that identifying and identifying and detailing about the data that and the skill that is needed for the students, and it will be executed at the institutional level by major, minor courses and elective courses, which will also offer them some credits in their academics, and which will not only develop a skilled workforce, but in the coming future it can also develop entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. To speak more upon this solution, I would like to request our mentor Harshal Patil sir. Harshal Patil sir.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
are.
Yes. Okay, so basically, I was working very closely with a rural engineering college where I observed that various small scale industries, there is a huge requirement of skilled manpower. And at the same time, the students, these are studying in this final year, they are not having jobs in their hands. Today, also, what we are seeing, the students from the mechanical civil engineering background are trying to get job in the IT sectors. Like students from civil and mechanical also are going trying for those IT sectors. So the basic problem is that they are not having idea about what kind of job opportunities are available in the market in the industries, and at the same time the industries are not getting that skilled manpower. So if you consider first year, second year, third year, and fourth year of every engineering college academics, so in second year, as Aman said, if we collect the data from the various industries, local industries and big industries, what kind of manpower they require, and we give the induction program or display all these kind of activities, all these kind of skills required to the students, then we'll give them an opportunity to select their kind of interest. So we can plan 1 week or 2 weeks induction program, that what kind of domains are available for their core sectors. Then we can plan accordingly the various short-term skill development programs in third year, and for the final year, they can prepare their final year capstone project, internship, and various trainings in this final year, so that this skilled manpower can get automatically available for the industry. So if even if student will not get a job from the campus placement, the students will be aware about in which sectors they are having an opportunity. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshal.
Thank you, Mr. Pathan, and thank you, Mr. Patil. Now, I would like to request the winner of this Maha-Skillathon, Mr. Praveen Funde, to present his idea. Mr. Funde.
Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
सर प्रत्येकाचे धन्यवाद. बऱ्याच वर्षानंतर या असे एका प्रोजेक्टवर काम करायला मिळालं. त्याच्या आधी म्हणजे असा एक अनुभव आला नव्हता विशेष. तर या प्रोजेक्टमध्ये सर एक म्हणजे महत्त्वाची गोष्ट म्हणजे की टू हार्नेस द पोटेन्शियल ऑफ द रुरल इकॉनॉमी बाय प्रमोटिंग द रुरल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इन यूथ, SHGs अँड FPO बाय युझिंग द नेटिव्ह स्किल्स. तर या प्रोजेक्टला फोकस करून सर आम्ही या प्रोजेक्ट 4 पार्टमध्ये डिवाइड केला होता. त्या प्रत्येक पार्टमध्ये जवळपास पहिला पार्ट होता विलेज लेवल, दुसरा पार्ट होता की क्लस्टर ऑफ विलेज लेवल, तिसरा पार्ट होता की ब्लॉक लेवलवर आम्ही CFC फॉर्म करतोय किंवा कम्युनिटी फॅसिलिटी सेंटर, आणि चौथा पार्ट आहे की याच्यानंतर मार्केटिंगचा. तर पहिल्या पार्टवर असं आहे सर विलेज लेवलवर की आपण SHGs आणि POs प्रोड्युसर ऑर्गनायझेशन फॉर्म करतोय, ज्यामध्ये आपण लोकांना म्हणजे हा प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रिएट करतोय की बाबा एक ग्रुप तयार करून, म्हणजे त्यांची एक जसं असेल बाबा की आर्टिसन्स असतील तर आर्टिसन प्रोड्युसर ऑर्गनायझेशन तयार करणार, फार्मर्स असतील तर FPOs तयार करणार आपण, आणि महिलांना वगैरे असं SHG मध्ये एका प्लॅटफॉर्मवर आणणार, जे बेसिक नीड आहे की बाबा ऑर्गनायझेशन आपण क्रिएट करण्यासाठी. आणि त्यानंतर नेक्स्ट स्टेप असं आहे की याच्यानंतर नेक्स्ट स्टेपला आपण क्लस्टर ऑफ विलेजेसवर जाणार आहे, ज्या ठिकाणी आपण ही ऑर्गनायझेशन जे SHGs आणि POs आहे त्यांना एकत्र आणणार आहे. कारण त्या ठिकाणी आपला मेन फोकस स्किलिंग आणि ट्रेनिंगवर असणार आहे सर. आणि त्याच्यासाठी आपण मेन कोलॅबोरेशन कृषी विज्ञान किंवा ITI किंवा पॉलिटेक्निक कॉलेजेस सोबत खादी अँड विलेज इंडस्ट्रीज याच्यासोबत आपण कोलॅबोरेट करून सर त्यांना एक ट्रेनिंग देणार आहे. आणि ती ट्रेनिंग पण आपण 3 पार्टमध्ये डिवाइड करतोय सर, की प्री ट्रेनिंग असेल, ट्रेनिंग फेज असेल आणि पोस्ट ट्रेनिंग असेल. प्री ट्रेनिंग मध्ये आपण असं करतोय की सर सर्वे करणार आहे पहिले, किंवा आयडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट एरिया बेस्ड, म्हणजे त्या एरियाची काय नीड आहे त्याच्यानुसार आपण प्रोडक्ट डिसाईड करणार आहे. समजा हिली एरिया आहे ज्या ठिकाणी बांबूचं प्रोडक्शन जास्त होत असेल, तर बा आपण बांबू रिलेटेड आपण त्यांना एक POs तयार करणार आहे आणि त्यानुसार त्यांना आपण ट्रेनिंग वगैरे प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे. आणि त्यानंतर सर प्री ट्रेनिंग मध्ये दुसरी गोष्ट अशी आहे की आपण स्किल गॅप फाइंड आउट करणार आहे, किंवा त्यांच्याकडे पहिले कोणत्या स्किल आहेत, त्यानंतर त्यांना अजून कोणत्या स्किलची गरज आहे, आणि त्यानुसार आपण त्यांना ती जी ब्रिज आहे ते आपण प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे सर. आणि इम्पॉर्टंट गोष्ट असं आहे की प्री ट्रेनिंग मध्ये ट्रेनिंग ऑफ ट्रेनर, जो ट्रेनर आपल्याला ट्रेनिंग देणार आहे तर त्याची पण ट्रेनिंगची तेवढीच इम्पॉर्टन्स आहे सर. त्यानंतरची नेक्स्ट स्टेज असं आहे की ट्रेनिंग फेज. ट्रेनिंग फेजमध्ये आपण 2 गोष्टीवर फोकस करणार आहे की डोमेन स्किल आणि सॉफ्ट स्किल सर. डोमेन स्किलमध्ये आपण प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कस्टमाइज ट्रेनिंग देणार आहे ॲज पर प्रोडक्ट, जी इम्पॉर्टंट गोष्ट आहे. आणि सॉफ्ट स्किलमध्ये लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, मार्केटिंग स्किल्स या गोष्टीवर आपण फोकस करणार आहे सर. आणि त्याच्यानंतर सर पोस्ट ट्रेनिंगमध्ये आपण काय करणार आहे की मॉनिटरिंग ऑफ ट्रेंड ग्रुप्स यांचा आपण एक रेकॉर्ड ठेवणार आहे, जे डेटाबेस आपण क्रिएट करणार आहे. त्यानंतर त्यांची मंथली रिव्ह्यूज वगैरे घेणार आहे आपण आणि मग त्यांचा अपडेट ठेवणार आहे की बा त्यांना कोणते प्रॉब्लेम येत आहेत किंवा त्यांचा जे आपण गोष्टी प्रोव्हाइड केलेल्या आहेत ते त्या पद्धतीने चालत आहे का, या गोष्टीचा आपण पोस्ट ट्रेनिंगमध्ये एक अपडेट गोष्टी ठेवणार आहे. आणि त्यांना आपण कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये बी ठेवणार आहे सोशल मीडिया थ्रू, जी की इम्पॉर्टंट गोष्ट आहे. आणि टेक्नॉलॉजीचाही वापर करतोय आपण त्यामध्ये की मग त्यांच्या टचमध्ये राहण्यासाठी. आणि हे सर्व गोष्टी आपण क्लस्टर ऑफ विलेज लेवलवर करणार आहे सर. आणि हॅलो. आणि सर क्लस्टर ऑफ विलेज नंतर आपण नेक्स्ट स्टेप आहे की ब्लॉक लेवलवर CFCs करतोय, जे कॉमन फॅसिलिटी सेंटर आहे, ज्या ठिकाणी आपण मार्केटिंग सेंटर्स असतील, आपण या POsला ट्रान्सपोर्ट फॅसिलिटी प्रोव्हाइड करतोय, क्वालिटी मेजरिंग सेंटर्स त्या ठिकाणी असतील, सॉर्टिंग, पॅकेजिंग, कोल्ड स्टोरेज फॅसिलिटीज एका ठिकाणी. कारण कसं आहे सर, ही जी सुरुवातीला FPOs आणि तयार झालेले आहेत त्यांच्याकडे प्रॉपर फंड नसेल आणि प्रत्येकाला या गोष्टी एक सेपरेटली प्रोव्हाइड करणं सर एक खूप कॉस्टली होऊ शकते. त्याच्यापेक्षा आपण काय करतोय, ब्लॉक लेवलवर ही गोष्ट एकदम अवेलेबल करून देतोय की जेणेकरून या सर्व SHGs आणि POs त्या ठिकाणी येऊन या गोष्टीचा एक म्हणजे लाभ घेऊ शकतील सर. तर आणि त्या ठिकाणी आपण CFC लेवलवरच आपण बँकेसोबत बी टायअप करतोय की जेणेकरून फंडचं समजा शॉर्टेज वगैरे असेल तर आपण त्यांना फंड वगैरे त्याच ठिकाणी प्रोव्हाइड करू शकू. जसं सिंगल इट विल ऍक्ट ॲज अ सिंगल विंडो सिस्टीम. आणि त्या ठिकाणी आपण CFC थ्रू टेक्निकल सपोर्ट बी प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे. समजा त्यांना वेबसाईट क्रिएट करायची असेल वगैरे, याच्या थ्रू आपण ऑनलाईन सर्व्हिसेस बी WhatsApp थ्रू, Facebook थ्रू आपण त्यांना प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे. ई-मार्केटिंग विल बी प्रमोटेड थ्रू CFCs. आणि सर डुअर स्टेप सर्व्हिसेस बी प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे. म्हणजे समजा जर काही वेळेस आपण समजा SHGs आणि POs ब्लॉक लेवलवर येऊ नाही शकत, तर आपण त्या ठिकाणी जाऊन विलेज लेवलवर जाऊन आपण या गोष्टी प्रोव्हाइड करणार आहे त्यांना की बाबा ज्या कोणते त्यांचे प्रॉब्लेम्स असतील, रिक्वायरमेंट्स असतील त्या गोष्टी. आणि आपला एक मेन फोकस असेल की बाबा CFC थ्रू आपण एक बिझनेस मॉडेल कसा तयार होईल, या SHGsला एकत्र आणून कसा बिझनेस मॉडेल आणि एक ॲडव्हेंचर कसं तयार होईल याच्यावर फोकस करायचं आहे. म्हणजे आपला एक मेन फोकस असेल की बाबा वन एरिया वन प्रोडक्ट कसा तयार होईल याच्यावर एक फोकस करायचा आहे. आणि जी यानंतरची शेवटची गोष्ट आहे की मार्केटिंग, जे आपण की मार्केटिंगचा मेन उद्देश असेल की बा ब्रँडिंग ऑफ प्रोडक्ट. याच्यासाठी आपण काय करणार आहे सर, कोलॅबरेटिंग विथ बिग इंडस्ट्रीज लाईक DMart, डोन्झो किंवा मॉल सोबत कोलॅबरेट करणार आहे. आणि असे समजा जे प्रोडक्ट्स वगैरे SHGs POs क्रिएट करतील त्यांना आपण जे इव्हेंट्स असतात जसं ट्रायफेड आदी महोत्सव किंवा दिल्ली आर्ट, याच्या थ्रू आपण बी प्रमोट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार आहे. जेणेकरून या लोकांना बी एक प्लॅटफॉर्म भेटेल की मोठ्या मोठ्या ठिकाणी आपल्या बिझनेस ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज कशा एक्सप्लोर करता येतील. अशा पद्धतीचा एक आमचा एक फुल 4 स्टेप मॉडेल आहे. तर आम्ही प्रयत्न केलेला आहे मॅडम.
एक्सलेंट सर, एक्सलेंट.
थँक्यू मॅम.
मग मी आपल्या सगळ्यांना धन्यवाद देते की तुम्ही ते तुमचं जे काही तुमचे की रेकमेंडेशन्स आहे ते तुम्ही शेअर केले हे या प्लॅटफॉर्मवर. म्हणजे जे काही इथे पार्टिसिपेंट्स आहे आणि बाकीचे आमचे अधिकारी आहे त्यांना पण हे आपले जे सजेशन्स आहे कमीत कमी संक्षिप्तमध्ये तरी त्यांना म्हणजे ते आता येईल आणि त्यांच्या इंटरेस्ट तरी ट्रिगर होईल की त्यांनी तुमचे जे काही पेपर्स आहे रेकमेंडेशन्स आहे त्यांना संपूर्णपणे वाचून घ्यावे. सो थँक्यू सो मच. कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन सगळे विनर्सला माझं खूप खूप अभिनंदन. CO जिल्हा परिषद आयुष प्रसाद, त्यांची सगळी टीम, आमची जी डेप्युटी कमिशनर आहे अनुपमाजी, आपले जे MGN फेलो आहे पंकज पाटील, अँड आपले स्पॉन्सर्स जे आहे बँक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, and the entire team who helped to conceptualize and implement this skillathon. I really congratulate all of you and सगळ्यांच्या मनापासून अभिनंदन. मी मिक्स मध्ये बोलणार आहे कारण काही लोक मराठी भाषी आहेत आणि काही लोक सगळ्यांनी इंग्रजीमध्ये पेपर्स दिलेले आहे. I had called for the papers last night and I tried to browse through the papers that you have submitted, at least the winners, and I really would commend you all for your deep thinking. कारण तुम्हाला फक्त 2-3 दिवस मिळाले होते, पण तुम्ही एवढा गहन विचार करून एक सोल्युशन देण्याच्या शासनाला प्रयत्न केलेला आहे आणि ते खरोखरच अभिनंदनीय बाब आहे. आपले पेपर्समध्ये जे डायग्रामॅटिक रिप्रेझेंटेशन आहे, जे ऑप्शन्सचं इव्हॅल्युएशन आहे, रिलेटिव्ह म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये स्ट्रेंथ आणि त्याचे अनइंटेंडेड कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस काय आहे, कशा त्यांना हाताळता येईल, हे सगळं बघून मला असं वाटलं की आपण म्हणजे शासनाने आपले जे स्टेक होल्डर्स आहे, जे सुजाण नागरिक आहे, फॅकल्टी आहे, टीचर्स आहे, स्टुडंट्स आहे, त्यांच्या पॉलिसी इनपुट्स घेण्यासाठी जास्तीत जास्त वापर केला पाहिजे. अँड दिस डायलॉग शुड कंटिन्यू, आय थिंक, ॲज अ मॅटर ऑफ institutional culture. I would be very happy to have recommendations from all of you how we can institutionalize, not just as an activity of Skillathon, but to open a dialogue process for policy inputs. ही माझी आपले सर्वांना ही विनंती राहील. जर तुम्हाला डिपार्टमेंटमध्ये बरेचसे तुमचे जे पेपर्स आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये जे सर्वसाधारण मुद्दे घेतलेले आहे, it is about organizing farmer clusters or SHGs or women groups. So collaboration and organization of community is one factor that you have mentioned. Kshamata Vikas, capacity building of teachers, trainers, creation of standard modules, इंडस्ट्री रेलेव्हंट मॉड्यूल्स, त्याच्यानंतर जे प्राथमिक शिक्षामध्ये आणि जे काही सेकंडरी एज्युकेशन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये म्हणजे त्याला आजची इकॉनॉमीची गरजशी सांगड घालण्याकरिता what changes are required and focus on vocational education and training and especially on the agri sector. काही पेपर्स मध्ये ते दिसून आला. आणि त्याच्यानंतर मेंटोरिंग अँड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप साठी जे काही लागणारी सॉफ्ट स्किल्स आहे आणि डोमेन नॉलेज आहे त्याच्याबद्दल पण एम्फसिस आहे. आता ही जी सगळी बाब आहे अँड देन ऍक्सेस टू मार्केट अँड क्रेडिट, दॅट इज अनदर सजेशन दॅट इज कमिंग थ्रू अक्रॉस पेपर्स. आणि तुम्ही जे सगळे विनर्स आहेत त्यांनी म्हणजे 2-3 challenges वर आय थिंक 2 of the teams have winning teams have talked about bridging the need of education in the education sector for creating industry ready workforce, and to have talked about creating sustainable models for agri sector and of farm sector. And I think one winner has dealt with the problem of yeah, doubling of farmers income, which was a specific problem statement. So I'm very happy that all the winners have chosen the most pertinent topics for problem solving. आणि तुमचे जे कॉम्पोनेंट्स आहे त्याच्यावर अजून आयुषची टीम आणि आमचे जे क्षेत्रीय अधिकारी आहे ते नक्की विचार करतील. तुम्हाला जर थोडेसे आमचे डिपार्टमेंटचे जे काही उपक्रम आहे जस्ट फॉर डिसेमिनेशन आणि तुम्हाला शेअरिंग साठी, can you please mute other mics please? Yes, please. Thank you. आमचे जे डिपार्टमेंट आहे त्याच्यामध्ये आम्ही आमचे 3-4 व्हर्टिकल्स आहेत. त्याच्यामध्ये आमचं एक व्हर्टिकल आहे ते स्किल डेव्हलपमेंटचे आहे. आमच्याकडे महाराष्ट्र स्किल डेव्हलपमेंट सोसायटी आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही जर MSSDS आपण त्याला म्हणतो, जर त्याची वेबसाईटवर गेले ते राज्य शासनाची जी काही बजेटमधून जे काही स्किलिंगची योजना आहे आणि केंद्र शासनची त्याच्या MSSDS मार्फत आपण घेतो. त्याच्यानंतर आपल्याकडे महाराष्ट्र स्टेट इनोव्हेशन सोसायटी आहे, MS आयनॉस, त्याची पण तुम्ही वेबसाईट बघू शकतात. त्याच्यामध्ये जे आमच्या प्रमुख काम आहे जसं आपण स्कीम्स राबवतो त्याच पद्धतीने आपण आयनॉस मार्फत इनोव्हेशन सोसायटी मार्फत we conduct regular activities. Can you please mute and not disturb in between?
जावळे मॅडम माईक म्यूट करा प्लीज. जावळे मॅडम, कविता जावळे.
डिपार्टमेंटच्या अंडर येत नाही
जावळे मॅडम, कविता जावळे मॅडम.
कौशल्य विकास त्याच्यामध्ये
Can I continue, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
आमचं जे नाविन्यता सोसायटी आहे, आमची महाराष्ट्र स्टेट इनोव्हेशन सोसायटी, त्याच्यामध्ये आपण जे काही स्टार्टअप्स आहे आणि आपण प्रत्येक शासकीय विद्यापीठ मध्ये आणि इतर संस्थांमध्ये आपण जवळपास स्टेटमध्ये 17 इन्क्युबेटर्स साठी आपण फंडिंग केलेली आहे. आपण 5 कोटी पर्यंत इन्क्युबेटर्स साठी फंडिंग करतो आणि त्याच्यामध्ये जे काही लीगल, टेक्निकल, प्रोडक्ट टेस्टिंग सपोर्ट हे सगळी आपले इन्क्युबेटर्स मार्फत देण्यात येते. तर स्टार्टअप साठी आपण ते प्रमोशन थ्रू इन्व्हेस्टर्स मीट करतो. आपण एक स्टार्टअप वीक पण करतो, जे आता आपण मागे म्हणजे आपलं 5th एडिशन आता ऑगस्ट मध्ये होणार आहे. आपण देशभरात जे चांगले स्टार्टअप्स आहेत त्यांच्याकडे जे काही इनोव्हेटिव्ह सोल्युशन्स असतात, प्रॉडक्ट्स असतात, जे रेडी टू लॉन्च आणि रोल आउट आहे, त्यांना आपण संधी देतो आणि त्यांची इंडिपेंडेंट असेसमेंट होते आणि 24 बेस्ट स्टार्टअप्स इन 8 सेक्टर्स. ते सेक्टर्स म्हणजे हेल्थ, एज्युकेशन, ॲग्रिकल्चर, गव्हर्नन्स, इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, क्लीन एनर्जी, गुड, याचे जे सेक्टर्स आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये आपण ते स्टार्टअप्सला संधी देतो आणि जे विनर्स असतात त्यांना आपण डायरेक्ट वर्क ऑर्डर डोमेन डिपार्टमेंट सोबत देतो. सो दॅट इज अनदर एरिया दॅट वी आर वर्किंग ऑन. त्याच्याशिवाय आपल्याला जे डोमेस्टिक पेटंट्स असतात आणि इंटरनॅशनल पेटंट्स असतात त्याच्यासाठी आपली इनोव्हेशन समिती मार्फत, सोसायटी मार्फत आपण आर्थिक अनुदान पण देतो. Okay, so these are roughly the startup and incubator support that the government through this department is giving. त्याच्याशिवाय आपण आपल्याकडे डायरेक्टोरेट ऑफ व्होकेशनल एज्युकेशन आहे या डिपार्टमेंटच्या आधिपत्याखाली. त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याकडे गव्हर्नमेंटचे ITIs आहे आणि टेक्निकल हायस्कूल्स आहे and private ITIs आहे. So government ITIs are around 417 and we have 167 technical high schools. So जवळपास आपल्याकडे 1.5 लाख मुलं जे इंजिनिअरिंग आणि नॉन इंजिनिअरिंग ट्रेड्स मध्ये ITI मधून पास होतात. तर this is also a huge skilled workforce that we are creating. आता to align with the industry requirements, we are having MOUs with almost all the top industries now for our ITI students. If you even visit on the ITI or you visit some of the Pune ITIs, you will see that there is Siemens has created their center there, Samsung has created their center of excellence, and others. Mahindra has recruited recently more than 100 students from ITI Sangli. So you will find we are continuously trying to deepen our ties with the industry. We also have in the ITIs Institute Management Committee, which is chaired by our industry partner. So we are taking up this exercise of upgrading our ITI curriculum, our labs, and we would welcome any suggestions on how to strengthen the industry ties. And we are also trying to design industry relevant courses and shut down all the our committee is working on closing down of obsolete courses and introduction of industry relevant courses. So that is about the spectrum of ITI vertical that we have for vocational education. Apart from that, for courses which are outside ITIs and outside the regular schemes, we are also inviting participation of private institutions and providers. We have a state board of vocational education and training. त्याचं काम हेच असते की जे काही प्रायव्हेट क्षेत्रामध्ये जे काही इनिशिएटिव्ह आहे, प्रायव्हेट प्रोव्हायडर्स आहे, ते जे कोर्सेस देतात ते नॅशनल स्किल करिक्युलम फ्रेमवर्क NSQF अलाइन करायचे. त्याच्याशिवाय त्यांचे लेवल्स आणि गुणवत्ता निश्चित करायची आणि ते डिलिव्हर झाल्यानंतर त्याच्या इंडिपेंडेंट थर्ड पार्टी इव्हॅल्युएशन करून देणे आणि सर्टिफिकेशन देणे. तर म्हणून आपले जे काही इथे मॅनेजमेंट कॉलेजेस आहे किंवा आपले जे इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजेस आहे किंवा तुम्ही कोणाला जर असं वाटत असेल की तुम्ही काय कोर्सेस सर्टिफिकेशनसाठी डिझाईन करून डिलिव्हर करू शकतात फॉर पेमेंट, you can please go ahead. We would like to help you and get your course vetted, your curriculum vetted, and get it recognized from Maharashtra government through our state board. So roughly, I just feel that sky is the opportunity for anyone in the skilling space because it leads directly to employment and wealth creation, right from supporting skilling to startups to incubators, the entire ecosystem. One another new intervention we are doing is we have passed a law to create a Maharashtra State Skills University. So we'll be setting in future the State Skills University also. We are also inviting proposals from experts and industry partner to do knowledge partnership with us for the Skills University. So जे मी तुम्हाला सगळं सांगितलेलं आहे आता की आपली विविध योजना जी आहे केंद्र शासनाची आणि राज्य शासनाची, त्याच्याशिवाय आपलं स्टेट एज्युकेशन बोर्ड, आपलं स्टेट स्किल्स युनिव्हर्सिटी, आपले ITIs, ही सगळी जी नेटवर्क आहे त्याच्या माध्यमातून आपण एक चांगलं इकोसिस्टम तयार करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतोय. त्याच्याशिवाय डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल वे हे फक्त राज्य पातळीवर आपले इंटरव्हेन्शन सीमित होऊ नये, राहू नये, म्हणून आपण जिल्हा स्तरावर प्रत्येक कलेक्टर खाली आता एक नवीन समितीची रचना केलेली आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये एम्प्लॉयमेंट आणि जे काही इनोव्हेशन्स इव्हेंट्स आहे, आपण त्यांना जे काही 3.5% ऑफ द डिस्ट्रिक्ट फंड्स आहे ते इनोव्हेशन करिता आपण त्यांना दिलेले आहे, फ्लेक्सी फंड्स. And similar type of events like these hackathons and other events, startup yatra, all this can be giving prizes, organizing these events for ideation. They can be organized at the district level also. So there is lot of flexibility that is being given to the district administration also. I'm happy that Pune has taken a lead and organized this. Very shortly we will be flagging off a 1 month startup yatra. आपण पूर्ण राज्यामध्ये स्टार्टअप यात्रा करणार आहोत. त्याच्यामध्ये ठराविक जे आपले ITIs, पॉलिटेक्निक्स, इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजेस आहेत त्यांचे विद्यार्थी शिवाय it will be open to all citizens, and we are requesting all the collectors and CEOs of Zilla Parishad to make it a huge success. त्याच्यामध्ये प्रत्येक जिल्हा आणि विभाग आणि राज्य स्तरावर जे काही विनर्स आहेत त्यांना चांगले कॅश प्राइजेस आहे. And apart from that, the ideas which will have potential of turning into a business plan or innovations, we will be supporting it through our mentoring support, also through our incubators. So this is roughly, friends, I've taken more time that was allotted to me just to give you a sense of these are the efforts that the government of Maharashtra and our department is making for skilling. I just congratulate once again all of you. I will be requesting Ayush to at least make a ebook and later on publish all the suggestions and papers that have come, at least the best ones in every domain. It will be a good idea to have a documentation for reference, and please continue to take similar initiatives. I would be happy to, you can send it on the chat box or you can give it to our MGN fellow Pankaj. Any of the teams who are wanting to collaborate with government for any of the efforts, I would welcome your participation. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best for a very bright future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद मॅडम तुमच्या सखोल मार्गदर्शनाकरता. इथे उपस्थित असलेले सर्व स्किलेथॉनचे पार्टिसिपंट आणि सर्व अधिकारी आपले सांगितलेल्या मार्गदर्शनानुसार काम करतील अशी मी ग्वाही देतो. आणि यानंतर साताऱ्याच्या महात्मा गांधी नॅशनल फेलो मानसी आहे यांना वोट ऑफ थँक्स देण्याचा मी रिक्वेस्ट करतो.
Hello, madam. Thank you so much for your wonderful and encouraging words. I think the second winner, Aman Khan
Master.
Pathan, wants to say something. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am, I would like to ask something that since past year back, 4 years back, I started one course that was hardware fundamentals for school students those are studying in Marathi and same English schools because they are not having that much exposure to computers. So that in that course, in 3 hours, I would teach students about how a computer actually works, what are the parts and how it is connected. Still, I am running that course since the 2 days back, 2 batches had been happened. So I want to approve this course from the government or authority. So whom should I approach now?
Not able to, sorry, I could not hear clearly. There's some audio quality issue. I think from your side, can you just send in a chat box and I'll just ask, or just
Hello,
send
ma'am.
a message to Pankaj? Yes, please.
Yes, yes, ma'am. This is Harshal Patil. Actually, Aman Khan Pathan is incubated at Netra RIT Foundation, which is supported by Maharashtra State Innovation Society. Recently, what we have seen that bullock cart innovation everywhere. So that is also incubated at our Netra RIT Foundation. So it's in the Sangli district. So Aman Khan Patan has developed various courses which are really helpful for the students in the rural areas, school level. So he was wanted to float those courses, or he wants some supports from your side to float these courses at schools, especially in the rural areas.
So for schools, actually, the school education is not with me. The school education is with the school education department. So directly under my jurisdiction. So in the school education space, depending on what the level of classes and the age group you're wanting to introduce, I would request you can do a pilot with Ayush Prasad, who's the CEO, because school education, he will be able to at least support some pilots. Now, if there is a financial requirement, we can discuss in detail and I can connect you with Secretary School Education also. If you want to introduce these pilots in ITIs, then I will be able to directly help you also if they are relevant to the ITI campus environment, depending on the nature of the course, because ITIs are directly under my office. Now, if you want to design courses and give it to general public, anyone who's interested outside the school also, then you can probably send a write-up, and Mr. Yogesh Patil is in charge of our state board. Our Anupama will be able to connect you with the right people. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I'll just add with regard to school education. Now, as per the new GR of Education Department, technical sanction for any project to be undertaken in any school, technical sanction of SCRT is required. So I request you to please connect with SCRT. Shri MD Singh, he's a senior IAS officer. He's director SCRT. The SCRT office is in Pune. So, and the bullock cart incubation of Harshal Patil and team that has been done, ma'am, that is under consideration. We are actually getting clearance from the transport department, and transport department may actually issue a GR to use this design. So, actually, those designs I request if you could send. Animal Husbandry and Transport Department are actually considering that design. So, if you could also send it to Pankaj, we would do the needful to facilitate that further. Thank you.
If there's any reference made to the government about it, I would request share a copy with me on WhatsApp as a PDF.
Yes,
I will also take up to help with the transport secretary. But I really don't know whether it is the transport department alone. I mean, for a bullock cart, it is likely to be. I mean, you have to talk for scaling to the at the manufacturing level, because I think ये already patent तो कर रहे हैं ना आप लोग. I have seen that on a picture of
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to actually commercialize the production of it on scale. It is not going to happen just by, acknowledgement by government is one thing, but commercialization of a product, those who are, I mean, it has to be done on scale. So probably a little separate discussion on this. I will ask my innovation team also to reach out to you and Exactly. See, if you are looking for a clearance from transport department, send me the reference with the complete application that you have written, route it through Ayush. I think as an IS officer, if you send the request through your thing or the district collector, that will be helpful.
Ma'am, the state transport, actually non-motorized vehicle and motorized vehicle is done by Government of India, and non-motorized vehicle there are some guidelines that are there. So ma'am, it is being explored whether it is there's some issues with regard to technical specifications, whether this third wheel can be taken as a this thing for bullock carts, for example, non-motorized animal drawn carriages. So ma'am, that is being considered, but as far as I know, ma'am, this discussion is going on for I think last 2-3 months at the animal husbandry and the transport department.
मैं help करा दूंगी. I will speak to the secretary provided I know what is the reference, exact reference. Okay, I will have a word with the ACS.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is at the state level itself, not at district sending any proposal. This is at the state level itself.
State level means it will be secretary or your transport commissioner. Both of them are in Bombay only. No?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Probably.
So let me know. Okay, I'm willing to help that for that. If you tell me there is anything pending at the level of state government. Thank you so much. I think we'll close here because it's 1:00 and you have the contact of our deputy commissioner as well as CEO and our MGN fellow. So there's anything you need to reach out, please feel free. Thank you so much. Wonderful interacting and listening to all of your suggestions. Thank you so much.
I request the MGN fellow from Satara to please propose a vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. So moving to the end of the ceremony, I think it was a great, it was not just prize distribution ceremony, but it was a very interactive where we could hear about all the ideas, and also Manisha Verma madam made a little awareness program kind of a thing. So it was a very interactive session. And I think this competition is the first step towards community participation where people other than the system could participate and express their solutions. So I would like to come to the end of the program by expressing my our vote of thanks. So thank you, Manisha Verma madam, Honorable Principal Secretary, Skill, Employment, Entrepreneurship and Innovation Department. I would also like to thank Abhijit Chanda sir, Zonal Manager, Pune East Zone, Bank of Maharashtra. And thank you, Ayush Prasad sir, CEO, Zilla Parishad, and Anupama madam. And again, congratulations to all the participants and the winners as well. And I think we can conclude the ceremony over here. Thank you.
Ma'am, as we conclude, I just want to acknowledge the 4 MGN fellows from Pune division, and especially because from the 6th of July to today, they've worked extremely hard to actually do everything in this. All 4 of them have worked very hard. Pankaj Patil from Pune, Sandesh Joshi from Kolhapur, Dhananjay Mahajan from Sangli, and Mansi Ahir from Satara. All 4 of them have worked extremely hard, ma'am. Ma'am, I'd like to acknowledge their contribution. We had given them a free hand and they did this under the guidance of Deputy Commissioner Madam, and I'd like to thank all of them for this hard work that they put in and made this actually possible. And ma'am, this was publicized extensively, so we had actually people from across the state also participating. So I'd like to congratulate all of them for this fantastic initiative as part of World Skills Day.
And congratulations to you, Ayush, for always taking out the best from the fellows. So well done. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you so much for this. Ma'am, with your permission, we will end this session now.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.